Well, as I'm sure the title across the top will have warned you by now, this is a post-commentary. So, after approximately an hour of recording, I don't know what happened. My MacBook just crashed. But thankfully, when I restarted it, I had all the video footage. It's just for some reason the audio had just gone blah, blah, blah. So yeah, then of course I find out that the recording before this, as you should be aware by now, considering hopefully you've been watching that too. What do I mean hopefully? Everybody's been watching it. I know they have because it's the law or something. Anyway, yes, that one went wrong as well, so that was recorded after I'd finished everything. So there we are. Now we're back here. Pretty much, yeah, that was a really good shot if I do say so myself. I think I started going for there was an achievement for killing a certain number of people with a sniping rifle, which I started going for at this point. Oh god, how did I miss that guy? Seriously, I missed him by like a quarter of an inch. This was a pretty good battle, but it's actually been a while since I played this now. I've had a lot of other things going on and stuff, which, if you've been paying any attention to my channel whatsoever, you'll know that this is not recorded immediately afterwards. It's been several months now. So I don't remember everything that went on in this. I just remember that I did stuff and there were things. Although the best part about me recording a post commentary is I can just sit here and waffle away with myself about the most inane nonsense that I feel like at the time and not have to worry about being murdered in the face because, well, the parts where I'm murdered in the face will be pre-scripted because, well, it's already been recorded and it's already happened and I was already dead and I was already murdered in the face, which happens quite a lot, I can tell you that much. A hell of a lot, in fact, because everybody knows that I love getting murdered in the face. It makes my day complete. But yeah, I can also hear this really weird buzzing noise because I have my headphones in to make sure that I don't get like background sounds from the speakers and stuff in case anybody sends me a message on Skype or anything like that. You won't be able to, you won't hear that all coming through. But anyway, I did some exercise last night. I know that
let's cross over. Move fast, stay low.
Yes.
Incoming helo.
I hear it.
She's a big bitch, ain't she? Yeah.
Charming. Anyway, I was trying to tell a story there, so rudely interrupting me. It's not like people are coming here to see what I did during the game or anything. You're totally here just to listen to me waffle my inane nonsense at you. But yeah, I did some exercise last night. Why is that important? Well, I do exercise every night, you'll probably be thinking to yourself, because everybody knows what I do. But anyway, I was speaking to a friend of mine, and this thing I've been doing has been a case of me, I do the exercise for 60 seconds and then rest it for 15, which is the one I found it on YouTube, a guy called Magchan, you may be familiar with, 6-pack shortcuts. Anyway, I took one of his absolutely batshit insane ideas, and it's a case of you do the exercise for 60 seconds and you rest for 15 and you repeat it 12 times. Or at least the idealist gets 12 times. I don't think he actually expects most people to get even 6 times, never mind 12. Anyway, I was doing the 15 second pause and I managed to finish like 3 sets, which I was pretty chuffed with because it's not easy at all. I was talking to a friend of mine and she suggested instead of doing the 15 seconds, pause for 60. Because in the long run, although you won't be working as hard, and that was a hell of a shot just then, although you won't be working as hard by doing 60 and 60 on, 60 off, you will be doing it for longer. And in the long run, well, repetition, the number of reps is more important in the long run than how quickly you do them. So I found that by doing 60 on, 60 off, I can do 5 sets quite easily. Well, that's not entirely true, because it wasn't easy, it almost bloody killed me. But anyway, I did that last night, I did 5 of them, and I was absolutely dying, but I feel really good for it. It gave me a lot more energy. I ended up only sleeping 6 hours, woke up at my usual time without needing my alarm. I was fit, I was sprightly, I was ready to go out for the day. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this! And did I just shoot that guy 3 times with a PSG-1? Seriously. PSG-1 would go straight through that wall, and straight through the dude, and straight through the thing behind it. I mean, seriously. This is making me really want to play this game again. I might actually pick it up on Steam and then play through it on that. So it'll be... I might even redo it if I do get it on, you know, on the PC version because, well, for a start, it'll look a lot better. And I don't mean because it's on the PC. I mean because, well, I kind of squiggled and messed up a wee bit with the stuff. Who watched in the jungle. What was that thing called that I'm thinking about? The formatting, format settings. I messed that up a little bit, so it's, as you can see, it's kind of fuzzy. Finally gotten the hang of that with my MacBook and with ITV. That's EYE, by the way, for those who don't know. Finally managed to figure all that out. Now that I don't need it anymore. Now now I have my PC. But seriously, did I just miss that guy? I could have sworn that hit him. Go on, get him in the face. Right, that hit him. Hit him in the hand. Right, there we go. Explodey head. I don't think I've figured out how to get extra ammo by this point.
Let's go. We got movement.
Throwing a frag!
That? I'm doing surprisingly well here. Better than I think. Get out of the way, you. It was Lugo, wasn't it? Yeah, it was Lugo. What's the other guy called? Lugo and Adams. That's the one. See, I do remember. I'm not that bad. I do remember these things. Wow, seriously, we're like almost 6.5 minutes in. I've just chatted on about absolute nonsense. Seriously. But anyway, I think it all goes a bit pear-shaped here, and I end up detonated. I'm not sure. Yeah, because both of them are down. I'm pretty sure I died here, and then I had to start again.
He's done!
But don't know. You noticed I was going for the really smexy headshots there.
Flash out!
Worked quite nicely, I thought. Managed to get a few of them. But am I actually going to make this?
Reloading!
I don't know. Maybe I am. Or am I about to die? Why did I run backwards? See, that's one of the problems I have. Is I tend to take the easy path, or the so-called easy path.
Get him back on its feet!
The cautious route, and in games like this, it's rarely the best thing to do. So it leads to me taking a lot longer for a start, and also being a lot more dead than most. There we go, got you in the face. And there's me trying to shoot Lugo because obviously he's so annoyingly irritating. Wait, am I actually going to make this? I'm not sure whether I realised that was one of the dudes or whether I thought that was one of my guys. I don't know. Honestly, don't remember. I'm pretty sure I knew that it was one of their dudes, though, which is why I was waiting for him to come up close enough. And I think I had, by this point, finally figured out that bashing them in the face gave me extra stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I had. That's why I did it. I made it through that a lot easier than I thought I did.
Then we keep moving.
With that. I could have been when I was on food bar, though, because I did play through it again on food bar. Yeah, that's probably where the majority of the problems came. I'll tell you something, this game was an absolute grind. It was a really, really tough game, but rewarding as well. I mean, I know that it was extremely grinding and it was brutally punishing and ludicrously so as well, but it was done intentionally. When you put it into context like that, it does make the game, for me, it made the game a hell of a lot better, and it was an extremely challenging game. Rage-inducing, as you'll find out in one of the later recordings. But yeah, I made it, and I went to put the kettle on at that point.
How many men did you bring here, Agent Daniels?
I'm done answering questions. You have to let me speak to Conrad.
Oh, really?
Foreshadowing.
How long you think?
Yeah, about that.
Not much longer.
Not going to give it away, but it doesn't turn out quite the way you thought it would there, does it, Walker? But actually, I've been thinking about this. Oh, no, I don't want to talk about that yet, because it's something that's revealed towards the end of the game, so I'm going to keep stum about that. But a friend and I were talking about this anyway, and we've had some interesting theories about the relationship between Walker and Conrad. For those who know, let's call it duality. For those who don't know, PM me, I guess, if you want to hear my theories about this. I don't know. if you're really that curious, because it made me think, certainly. It had me going, I wonder. But, you know. I don't remember this bit, actually. Oh, I remember this bit, though. Oh, this I definitely had some trouble with. Yeah, I remember being on this and being like, what the hell's going on? Because like, I'll show you in a minute. Deal with that chap first. Yeah, the runners, those guys there. I was like, huh? Yeah, I didn't know what was going on with them. I was like, seriously? Those guys, they run up and they just like stab you in the face and murder you to death. In fact, they don't even stab you, they just sort of run up and stand next to you and then you just drop dead. So I started getting like, oh, at this point. I was like, what the hell's going on? Why did I just fall over dead? Why you try moving or something, you crazy lunatic person-y type guy, man, person thing that's going to go crazy and absolutely insane. I have no idea what the hell I'm even talking about. What, seriously, what am I talking about? I don't know. I'm going to go make a cup of tea. I'll be back in a second. Yeah, whatever.
Here comes more
I
of
know
them.
I probably should have made the drink before I started this and all, but it's just the way I roll, baby.
Enemy down!
Alright, there we go, I got him. I think, yeah, I got an achievement for that as well. Damn close. You had to kill a dude with a knife when they're within, like, I think it's 5 feet of you or something. And I got that guy purely by chance as well, so I was like, oh? Yeah, it was, that was quite a shot, if I do say so myself. It's like 2 or 3 bullets I put into him. I wonder, had I got the hang of the... No, I haven't quite gotten the hang of the running forward thing by this point. But I did. I like this music as well. I keep meaning to check, actually, what is this? Whilst I'm playing this, actually, I should... Remind me. Oh, Globbits. Yeah, I tried to... That was it. I tried to execute him to death, and I think this ends up being... This leads to me being murder-faced. I've decided now, that's what happens when I'm murdered in the face. It's called being murder-faced. That's a new verb. Is it a verb? Murder-faced. No, verb is an adjective. It's murder-faced. You got murder-faced. It'd be a noun, wouldn't it? Yeah, it'd be a descriptive. So yeah, I was murder-faced. It could be a verb as well. I wonder if you could use it as an adjective. Murder-facing. Yeah, you could. Murder-faced. Murder-faceive. That would be the one if it was an adjective. Murder-faceive. The act of, in the style of being murder-faced. That works. But yeah, I told you I had quite a lot of trouble with this one. It's once I hit that doorway there, I mean, I think it's pretty obviously designed to, well, it's a choke point, isn't it? It's to keep you from keep you getting through too easily, because once you make it out of there, they can see you from all over the place, left, right, and all over. They can shoot you through those boot shelves there as well. Ooh, got him with a blind fire. That was a nice shot. It was pure fluke, but it was still a nice shot. Where did I go over there? Ah, refill fuels. Fuel? Why would I refill fuel? Yeah, there was my idea. I know what I'll do. I'll step out there, I'll get them all to spawn, and then I'll run back a little bit and take cover back here, because it's obviously a better place to be in. Did you see that spray of blood coming out of that dude's face? He got murder-faced. And now I have a cat over here going like, meow, I want some attention from you. Why don't you pay attention to me? I'm more interested in your game. Oh, Globbits, grenades. Grenades in that game. God, they were punishing. The amount of trouble I had with them, it's untrue. The number of times I was killed by my own grenade when I'd try and throw it round a corner or something, and I'd mess it up and it'd bounce off a door and, again, murder me in the face. Because I was so fired. Obviously. Oh, there we go. This is where it's all starting to go. Squiggledy, and I lost control of the... Yeah.
Get him back on its feet!
Totally lost control of the analog stick there for some reason.
Let's get going.
Yeah, the stun grenade thing, by the way, they noticed that you're pinned down in an area where you're pinned down. It's a special command that they can only do at that time to help you escape and get out of cover. It's not something that you can just tell them to do at any point. You have to be pinned down first and stuff. Probably, if I remember correctly, this is the one where I finished like everything. I've killed everyone, and I just need to move on. And then it's like one dude with a shotgun just walks up and goes. We'll find out in a moment, anyway. What do you want, mug? You want to get in on the action, don't you? She's like, yeah, I want to see what you're doing, because I'm a cat. She's been very weird, this one. She's a very strange cat. She does cat things, I guess. She does stuff that a cat would do. Oh, really? Is he now? Ooh, well, maybe he should be a registered sex offender as well as my cat, because she molests me mercilessly. Seriously, I cannot have any time to myself. She'll come over and she'll want attention, and she'll just rub herself up against me inappropriately, won't you? You'd like him if he's exposing himself. The hell am I talking about? Where do I come up with this crap?
Concentrate
I just don't. Bacon. Yeah, just bacon, I suppose. Wait, what the hell is he doing just standing out in the open there? Seriously. I mean, why would you do that? I think I tried to run over there and murder him. Is he the guy with the shotgun that I mentioned that murdinated me? No. Oh, my
hostile with the shotgun! Put him down!
Yeah, I'm still having that problem. It turns out that there's some problem with the thing and the stuff. I'm going to get a new one at some point. Thankfully, that's not a problem I'm going to be having all that much anymore because, well, I'm back on my PC now and I'm going to be doing most of my gaming on there. Although I'm having a similar problem on my thingy-mabob.
That's all of them. But now,
what's it called?
Holy shit.
My PlayStation 3. The control pad will not charge.
Keep an eye out for anyone like him. A guy like that can fuck you up.
all right, let's hurry up then.
At all.
We need to find
It's
Daniels
not like
before
my
the 33rd
360
decide he
one
isn't
where
worth the
it'll
trouble.
charge sometimes and then sort of cut out intermittently. My PlayStation 3 pad just will not charge at all, which is kind of annoying actually, but it is an old one. It's kind of damaged. One of the I think it's the left trigger is a little bit loose, and one of the the little diode things that show whether it's player 1 or player 2, whatever, one of them is broken as well. So had it for a while. I did have a bunch more, but I flogged them off whilst I didn't have my console because I thought, well, I don't need them. I don't have the console. I kept one. Do I have 2 for my 360? I think I may have sold all of those off as well, because if I'm ever going to play like multiplayer games, I don't do it at home, and if I did, I'd play on my Wii. So if I'm ever going to, well, I mean, sorry, I don't do it with people in the same room. If I'm ever going to do multiplayer stuff, I'll do it online, so I don't see the point in having multiple control pads. For a while I did. I thought, you know, I could have them just in case, but no, to be honest. Don't really see the point anymore. I will pick up some more at some point, I'm sure I will, because it's always useful to have a spare, but for now.
Come on, through the building.
The 33rd supposed to be heroes? This torture sounds a bit extreme.
How well, with the radio man running the show, it's not that hard to believe.
How you figure?
I actually think I met him once. In Kabul. He was a reporter traveling with the 33rd. Weird guy. Kind you didn't want loose in a
I like the way
firefight.
the
Never spoke to him, but the colonel trusted him completely. Figure out why.
liars lair, huh?
Now it looks like that trust finally caught up with him.
So what makes you think he's the same guy?
Oh, it's his voice. You don't forget a voice like that.
I do like the
Signal's
way
still shit.
the sound of the
Gotta go further
sounds of the voices changed when you went inside there. It echoed slightly, became a bit more flat because you weren't as open. That was a really nice touch, and I don't think that was something that was pre-scripted either. I don't think it was just a case of it deciding that it would happen at that point.
Hey!
All right.
Do you have any idea who I am? Let them go.
Sellotape
Right.
to a bottle.
Hands off the goods.
You have 30 seconds. Tell me what you want.
What I want? What I want is you, man, on record, telling me about the genocide you and your
Oh,
friends
really?
are trying to keep hidden from the rest of the world. Yeah.
Madness! You have no idea what you are saying. Get him out of here!
Oh, yeah? Well, I'll tell you what I know. I know the truth, man, and the truth is where it's at. I know every expat, fat cat,
Oh,
and
really?
Roddy hightailed it out of Dubai on permanent vacation 2 days before your
Interesting.
office shit-canned a news piece about the storms. Yeah, and I know your wife and kids left this morning, and I know your mistress is leaving town tonight.
What a chup, Sala! You know nothing of Dubai, my friend. If you did, you would know the truth is whatever we wish it to be. Any evidence you
Some
find to the
places are like
contrary
that.
will never change that. Now get out of my office.
Yeah.
You can't hide the truth, man!
Some people try anyway. I think I stopped and made a cup of tea at this point, you know? Yeah, I was definitely stopped to make a cup of tea, just like I've done here. So, I guess since I've stopped to make a cup of tea, I will stop in my commentary here to drink. Nom. I either stop to make a cup of tea or stop to finish a cup of tea, one of the two. Probably a bit of both. I think I went and put the kettle on whilst I was sliding down that zip line. Because, yeah, I wouldn't... If I was just going to quickly turn it on, I would have been faster than that. But yeah, Liar's Lair. It's an interesting one, isn't it? As you can tell, I stopped there to comment on it whilst I was recording. I also noticed that the thing seems to be vanishing. Don't know if you noticed that there. Yeah, it seems. See how it seems to vanish with the mist and the debris and stuff. Oh, is this what I think it is? Not this bit here, but the bit after it. Can you tell that I was paranoid at this point? Yeah, I was like, oh, waiting for things to happen. I don't want to get murder-faced. Don't want to be murder-faced. Like, hello, what's this chap here? It looks kind of like some kind of hipster Jesus sort of dude. You know, weird spiral patterns on the floor. I think the spiral patterns are symbolic. You know, the spiral into, you know, the spiral into madness and stuff. The downward spiral, as they say. I commented on that at the time as well. I mean, because which then made me start thinking that I want to listen to some more Nine Inch Nails. Nine Inch Nails would be pretty cool. I want to listen to some Nine Inch Nails now. Yeah, because I have the downward spiral actually on CD. No, actually I don't. I have Further Down the Spiral, which is part of the downward spiral. It's the downward spiral 2, isn't it? Yeah, and then I got stuck on the floor for no apparent reason. And did a random weird... Oh no, it's there. There we go. That was what it was. It was seeing Luke. Oh, Adam's weirdly freaking out.
Let's find a way out of here.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I wasn't sure if anybody could see that. Obviously, he did as I approached him. But the reason I stopped there, obviously, when I'm looking at it now, the screen's like 6 inches wide. Obviously, when I was playing it, it's 42. It's actually more like 40 inches wide, a 42-inch television. You measure on a diagonal, so it comes out about 40 inches wide. But anyway, obviously it's a lot easier for me to see there, which is why I was commenting. Can you see what he's doing? He's shiggling like that, so I was demonstrating. Oh, splat. More descending. This is rather ludicrous, isn't it? Well, it's like fun though. I actually kind of want to try this. Yeah, that would strip the fingers right off your skin. That'd strip the skin right off your fingers if you did that. And this would pull your shoulder out of its socket. And would probably break your arm in the process. But I don't know if you noticed that. He managed to stick a line on it. He managed to, that's what that is there. He hooked it onto the thingy bob above him. Quick reactions, I'll give him that. And now here's the thing that gets me. He's obviously been knocked unconscious there and he's just waking up now. So he must be the luckiest guy in the universe. Because that's only falling now. You could argue that he's unlucky, but he's still alive.
Adams, Lugo, do you read?
And if somehow he managed to get a Desert Eagle, I have no idea how. And I don't know if you can see that, but you only have 5 rounds for it. And no grenades.
It just keeps getting better.
Although the advantage of the Deagle is that it's a one-shot kill, even if you don't hit them in the head. But yeah, I'll tell you something. This is one of the most challenging parts of the entire game. This is, oh my god, this is. I don't even want to talk about it. I became quite incensed here at the whole dying thing because I spent like the next 10 minutes or so on this, and just murdered repeatedly. Because I tried all sorts of different methods of moving it across, and I was like, can I skip it? Yeah, I can skip it. Well, I can't skip the talking, and this is one of those things that I mentioned.
Lugo,
I think I'll go running over there, you know, get round behind them, and it doesn't work.
No signal.
So that guy always seems to see. There you go. As soon as you stand up, one of them sees you. I can smell grass, which is making problems for my. Oh yeah, that was great. Vault over it. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted there, Walker. You mong. And there's me like, oh, I'll get in with like blind firing and stuff, and no, it doesn't work. And then I'm out of bullets. No, I have one more. There we go. Now I'm out of bullets. I'm like, oh bollocks, what am I supposed to do now? And then for some reason he decided he wanted to go and look over there. which I made use of, and that was for the number of like murder-facing murders with Malay, for those who don't know, for the punching in the face. I got all 1,000 of them actually, the achievements in the end. Though I did have to eventually look for a guide on the thingamabobs, what are they called, those things with the stuff and the watchamajigs and the thingamidoobians, the intel. There was one of them I just couldn't find. Turns out it was right near the beginning. When you reach that area with the cameras, there's one buried in the sand there. I don't know how I managed to miss it. And I kind of half remember actually seeing it pop up on screen saying, you know, pick up intel.
Adams, Lugo,
And
do you
me
read?
being like, no, and unable to find it. I knew it'd be there though.
Signal.
Yeah.
He's down here somewhere.
What I
Just
want
keeps
to know is
getting
how this
better.
all ended up. See, there I got him in the
Find a
thigh
rifle
and
fast.
still murdered him. So it wasn't murder-faced, he was murder-thighed, I suppose you could call that. But yeah, you're in a very... Not the best place in the world, to say the least, because they can also come from your right-hand side, which is what ends up happening. Like, hey, see? So I thought, yeah, let's get him, and then I was like, no, being murdered, jump to cover. Run away. Kill it with fire. I got 2 down, and I was like, oh, globbits, where'd he come from? And he's like, murder him, and then I managed to murder him, and then managed to execute a few people, and I don't know why I was executing them. Surely it would have made more sense to pick up one of their weapons, and it was like, crap, where'd they come from? See what I mean? They're like everywhere! There we go, finally got myself a weapon.
Do I
Jeez,
sound
what
okay?
took me so
Get
long?
your asses down here!
And then I'm trying to stay safe and like, let's just do this instead of, you know, taking a moment to pop out, and then another dude turns up. And then there we go. Dead. See what I mean? And I'm not commenting here about the fact that this was a difficult place. So it is difficult, but the majority of the difficulties I'm having there are from my own reticence to actually do anything. I have found that being more aggressive does tend to work better for me, which is weird because I tend to be the very slow and methodical type. Which is why I'm so fond of games like Tenchu Stealth Assassins, which is all about sitting and picking the right moment to act.
Adams, Lugo,
Here we
do
go,
you
try
read?
going down here this time, but there we get spotted. Although I did notice that there was a shotgun, which comes in useful, but
It just keeps getting better.
problem is they can now come from either side. There we go, from either side. They kind of sneak around behind you and murder you in the face. Although I suppose it'd be more accurate to say murder me in the shoulder, because that's where he shot me, like 3 bullets in the shoulder. It's one of the things that gets me about games sometimes, actually, when stuff like that. I mean, he put like 3 rounds in my shoulder and I was dead. Yeah, other times I will take a bullet to the face and just shrug it off like it's no big deal. And then there'll be other times when I'll take like one round in the left toe and it'll just die of like shock or something.
Adams, Lugo, do you read?
This reminds me of a conversation I was having with recently. Actually, people keep talking about the military shooters and how there are very few realistic military shooters and why aren't there more of them.
Okay, I need to find a rifle fast.
And the thing is, there are no realistic military shooters. If there were, nobody would buy it. And here's why. Because in the real world, you can be shot in the little finger and you could die. It's very rare, but it can happen. There's also the fact you can be shot in the face at point blank range and not even feel it at the time. Seriously, there's no guarantee that you're even going to feel it. There's a video on YouTube I saw of a dude that was actually shot in the temple. The bullet entered his temple and came out through the bottom of his chin.
Yeah.
He started acting a bit funny at the time because, well,
Do I
he had
sound
a hole in
okay?
his brain.
Get your asses down
But
here!
it didn't kill him or anything. It just left him disoriented for a little while. Made a full recovery, absolutely fine afterwards. There's a guy I know, one of his friends in the military, was shot 17 or 18 times with a submachine gun as it happens. Not a UMP-45, but it was a submachine gun. I think it was a Hecker and Koch. It's a Hecker and Koch, by the way, not Koch. K-O-C-H. It's German. They don't have the soft sounds like we do. But yeah, he was shot like 17, 18 times, and was in critical condition. But after months and months and months in the hospital, and yeah, that wasn't my cleverest thing. I was doing really well now. Like, one guy just murdered me. But this guy, anyway, after like months and months and months of therapy, physical therapy, that is, obviously, time in the hospital and recovery and everything, he finally made a full recovery. Had some minor problems with his legs from damage he'd received. Wasn't able to. He had like something like, they said he had something like 85% mobility, which is, considering the guy was a soldier and was in practically the peak of physical fitness before it happened, that's not such a bad thing at all. It still left him far more healthy than most people. But yeah, I will get to a point, don't worry. But he recovered, everything was fine, walked out of the hospital, was hit by an ambulance and died.
Do you read?
Yeah.
Great.
Sucks, doesn't it?
No signal.
Point is, the reality of the military is that you could be shot in the finger and die. Or you could be shot 17 times in the chest and shrug it off. Adrenaline does weird things to people. Very weird things to people. What's your language, you? It's not like I put this through as mature because I started swearing like a trooper at a later episode or anything. I mean, I've done that in one of the previous ones, not a previous recording, but a previous episode that's already been uploaded. I mentioned, I mean, if you really have a problem with harsh language, what the hell are you doing watching an adult-rated game on YouTube? Seriously. Right. Shotgun! Ooh, right in the face!
Okay? Do I sound okay? Get your asses
I'm not
down
sure
here.
what that one was for. I think that was something to do with the shotgun. No, it can't have been, because I remember going and getting the shotgun one later. I think it might be something to do with killing people with a shotgun at a certain range. Hello, where did you come from? Is it just me, or is that guy modelled loosely on Jesse Ventura in The Predator? Because it's a goddamn sexual Tyrannosaurus! It's my dudes! No, it's not my dudes. I thought it was my dudes. No, it's dude guy. Yeah. Pretty sure I complained at this point about the SMG not killing him effectively, and it was like I didn't realise that if it goes pink, it means boom. If it goes pink, it means that you're not getting full damage. Yeah, there they are. They're my dudes. Those are my dudes. My dudes are being dude. I still like my SMGs though. SMGs are good weapons. Not my favourite. I'm more of an assault rifle kind of guy. A light assault rifle though.
What the hell took you so long?
Elevator was broke. I had to take the stairs.
This isn't the time, Sergeant.
Yeah, I could hear him.
He's fine.
Just saying.
I know. You got a lock on the signal, Lugo?
Yeah, close.
Then let's move.
But yeah, I'm more of the light assault rifle kind of guy. You know, the more modular ones like the SA-80 and the M8. I'm particularly fond of the M8. It's a very nice weapon. I'm somewhat biased when it comes to the SA-80 because, fun fact, it's the standard issue rifle of the British infantry and has been for quite some time. Not a big fan of the M16 or the M4. It just doesn't feel right in my hands to me. I don't even really know why they're so popular at all. I think the only reason Americans like them, to be perfectly honest, is because it's an American-made weapon. They're horrendously inaccurate. Their fire rate is They're far too prone to becoming jammed. No, the SA-80 is just a more reliable weapon. It's plastic, large part of it's plastic resin. What do you want, Moggy? Back? Yes. You want me to get in on the action, aren't you? You're like, talk to me. I want you to talk to me. And I'm like, no, I hate you. On the move. You're like, but I'm a cat. You love me, don't you? I'm like, no, I just said I hate you. He's like, okay. Yeah, oh, is this the bit with the... Yeah, it is, isn't it? No, not right now, cat. Stop molesting me again.
Got stragglers over
Yeah,
here.
I don't know if that actually makes any difference, that whole getting them before they call for backup thing. I don't know if it actually does make any difference at all. Because, I don't know.
He's done!
Yeah. You may have noticed that switched to... That was sliding into cover whilst in fire, I think. That achievement. I remember being puzzled about it for a while, but it was about sliding into cover whilst taking shots, specifically. But yeah, you may have noticed here I've switched to the AK-47. I just happened to find it's just a more reliable weapon in my experience. It's a little bit larger than I personally prefer, but it is a very reliable weapon. Its accuracy isn't as high as some, but it's, as I say, it's more reliable. It lasts longer. And see there, I actually got that guy in the face. I probably hit the helmet, which helmets are also made of plastic if it happens, like plastic resin, and they're surprisingly effective. Used to make them out of tin,
Target down.
Well, metal. They found that the metal ones bend, which is a bad thing if you get hit. Because there was a story, I don't know whether it's true or not, but there was a guy who was hit on either side. I don't know if it was at the same time or not, but it was hit on one side and it dinged in, and it stuck. It's putting pressure on his head that way, and it hit on the other side, dinged in again, and it was actually stuck on his head. So it was pressed in too much for it to be pulled off.
Adams, get that door open.
I mean, I don't know whether that's true or not, but things like that have definitely happened, which is why they changed it.
What is it?
Changed them to have like more plastic stuff.
Walker, there's a turret over there. Cover me while I get this door open.
No problem.
I should probably do
Gotta read.
post commentary more often. It
Walker,
makes me
we're
talk
dead if you
about
don't
more
man that turret.
interesting things. Then again, you don't get to hear me going, "Oh, globbits," and getting all freaked out and be like, "Ah, I'm dying" and stuff. Yeah. This was an interesting part. This wasn't actually all that difficult.
He's done!
Until you got on Fubar, then it was like obscenely difficult. I also kind of forgot that I could use Lugo. Lugo does actually come in real useful. Yeah, there we go.
Lugo! Get your rifle on my target! There!
Oh yeah, and then for some reason he won't fire at that guy because, you know. So I was like, "You're absolutely useless, man." So I was like, "I can't be bothered using you then. Just die, you stupid, not living type peoples, and you can just get murdered in the face."
Tango down! Get the fuck down there! Keep moving!
Yeah, see what I mean? Like I said about the
Lugo, counter snipe!
the cautious playstyle. There's me ducking down, thinking it'll make me more difficult to hit.
Let's go!
And I was like, "No, I need to stay down. I need to get out of the way."
Adams! That doesn't
Really
sound
not
like
the
an
best
exit.
way to play this game. It's never not the best way to play most games, actually. I actually found them standing up and taking the time to shoot at them. Instead of doing it the safe way like I'm doing here, it's actually safer to take the shot and murder them in the face. Let them be the ones murdered in the face for a change. Especially when it comes to RPGs, because they tend to be... I don't know if you've noticed this, but they tend to be kind of explosive and stuff. What with being a rocket-propelled grenade and all. That was actually surprisingly easy.
Good to move, Walker. Come
Playing it on Fubar is not nearly so easy. And I'm like, how do I get off? Oh yeah, there we go. And I pressed the B button, shockingly enough. I was like, derp, derp, how do I move, derp? I'm like, give me some ammo, I want your ammunition, Also, I noticed that thing open, so I'll go and have a look in there in a moment. What's in here? There are grenades and things. And is that some intelligence? No, it's not. I'm like, get away then. I was convinced it had to be, but no, so. And I was like, it's fine. Screw you then. Don't even want you. Don't want that. Because it's not fair. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what the hell he was doing over here. Was he like pulling it open or something? I don't know, he was opening it, I know that much, but was he pulling it open or like blowing it open? Because I heard an explosion. Was he setting a charge? If he was, why did it take so damn long?
Oh my.
And this is where it gets real dark.
Jesus. So many bodies.
Lieutenant Daniels, are you still with us?
Yeah.
Lieutenant Daniels. He comes to.
These aren't civilians either. Not all of them anyway.
out screaming, hacked my way through the sandboarding.
Ouch.
Even bit my tongue when they brought out the knives. But the fire... Damn it. I screamed like you wouldn't believe. I'm disappointed. But at least now I understand the breaking. Once my flesh started melting, I'd have thrown my own mother under a bus just to make it stop. Every insurgent brought before me will know the same pain. And when they break, we will be like brothers, having stared down
he was
death
tortured by his own
flinched.
people to make him a better torturer.
They turned on each other.
That's pretty messed
Right,
up.
Walker.
Empire
Sure wish I
building,
wasn't.
more like cult of personality, I suppose. It's one of those places where you can see the very
Get
clear
ready. They'll be waiting.
inspirations from Apocalypse Now, which has massively influenced this. That's obvious. I mean, just look at the reporter guy. He even sounds like
no
Dennis
one here.
Hopper in
Captain,
line.
top of the stairs.
Although
I see
a
it.
somewhat more irritating version of him. Pardon me. But there's Daniels. There he is, and I was like, oh god, I was trying to loot around here. I was trying to find out what's going on. What the hell? And then, yeah. So, yep. That should give you some idea of how much longer you can hold out for, eh, Walker? It's a trap! Yeah, you've only just figured this out? Seriously? So you just stand there like a pleb?
What the hell's going on, Lugo?
No fucking clue.
Whoa, feedback.
Identify yourself.
Who the hell are you?
Captain, go fuck yourself.
Well now, Captain. This little trap was meant for a fox named Gould.
Same time,
But you
Gould.
ain't Gould.
But,
In fact, I don't know who you are. No one does. And that's dangerous.
Dangerous to who?
Everyone.
I mean, come on.
Pretty much, yeah.
You didn't actually think we'd just let you walk in here, did you?
Yeah, we did. We're looking for survivors.
Well, you found some. It's a bitch, ain't it?
That doesn't sound good.
Move in, boys.
More spirals. I didn't notice that initially. More spirals. Spiral shelter.
Captain Walker!
What the hell?
Up there! It's
Yeah,
Gould.
well, it might have been
Get out of
easier if you
there!
hadn't destroyed our exit, you know? Now we're going to have to fight our way through. If you hadn't blown up the stairs, you know, we could have just run back down there. But no, you had to go and trap us in. Now, apparently I'm pinned down already. It's only just started.
Listen close. If you want to get out of here, I need you to do as I say. That clear?
That depends. Who the hell are you?
I'm Agent Gould,
When is it in
CIA.
relation to
You're Captain
Elliot
Walker,
Gould?
Delta Force.
How do you know who we are?
Yeah, just stand there while there's a grenade right next to you. That's a really clever idea there, Dewey. Delayed reactions much? Seriously, grenade lands at your feet, what do? You look at it, you're like, oh, that looks pretty. I wonder if it'll be my friend. What do you want, Mog? Smog's coming over, she's like, yeah, I see what you did. You're a very stupid human. I wouldn't have done that because I'm a cat, and cats have better reaction speeds than humans. We know about grenades. We eat them and fire them out of our left nostril. I'm like, why the left nostril? And she's like, I don't know. I'm a cat. I don't even know these things. What the hell am I talking about? Seriously. Anyway.
Enemy in sight! If you want to get out of here, I need you to do as I say. That clear?
That depends. Who the hell are you?
Agent Gould, CIA. You're
Dude,
Captain Walker.
he's CIA.
How do you know who we are?
Another grenade.
Know a lot of things, Captain.
And I'm
Now's
finally
not the
getting the
time to
hang
talk.
of how to escape things like that. Instead of pulling back, push forwards. And make more use of blind cover as well. And then go get one of them. Get rid of a couple of these guys first. That was my idea. Is like, get rid of them, then throw a grenade over there. See, I'm starting to learn how to do it. Starting to get the hang of it. Go and get one of those guys, then I go and duck to cover and send my dude to go get the other one. See? Or I could just back up and stand there looking like a pleb. Which, there's one for you. Pleb. An abbreviation of the word plebeian. It means common folk. Somebody who is, well, common. A peasant, for example. But here's the thing that gets me. If you are a pleb, then you are plebeian. Why is it pleb and plebeian? Shouldn't it be plebeian and plebe? or pleb and plebeian. Weird, isn't it? Also, there's a guy still alive here, and I was like, where is he? There he is, but I'm not going to go and take the chance to go and murder him in the face. I'm going to shoot him in the ass instead. I was like, I wonder what's down here, because walking around out in the open like this is obviously such a clever thing to do. Oh, globbits, there are grenades behind me, so let's just walk real slow and yeah. It worked quite nicely, actually. The preventative diplomacy, I think that was for killing people who were throwing grenades or something like that. Explodey boom, make them dead. Alright, come on. Come on out. Not like I have any other choice.
There's a hallway on your left. Take it. It'll lead to a
You see,
museum.
I shot the guy in the ankle.
You got it.
Really gonna trust him?
Hey, you got another option.
You see
I'd
that? I
love to
shot
hear
the dude in the ankle. That's
So
pretty
follow
awesome when
me!
you think about it. Yeah, don't run or anything. Just stand there and let yourself be murdered. Oh, Globbits, he's throwing a grenade. Dude, move forward, you silly me. Yeah, that was... That sucked. Did you see that? He was blasting the crap out of the dude with an LMG and didn't kill him. Seriously, how do you not kill somebody with a light machine gun at that range? I mean, come on! What is wrong with you?
I'm going in. Grenade out!
Yeah, that was actually quite... I ended up making a lot of use of that, actually, throwing grenades to create dust storms.
Got one!
Like that. Once I got to grips with the game better, the way it worked, I did that a lot. And I'd use it as an opportunity to push forwards and then sometimes back up again afterwards, you know. I found that guerrilla strikes were one of the best things to do in this game, actually. Run forwards, kill a few people, then back up and kill a few more. Yeah. One thing I am eternally grateful for about the development of this game is that they didn't have infinite spawns of enemies. That would have made it unplayable. But no, they have a lot of enemies will turn up, and the spawns are affected by your movements. The faster you move up, the less enemies will spawn, but they are not infinite and they're not massive, huge waves of them like in some. No idea what that guy was doing, he was just stood there being like, nah. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get off one more shot first, and should be safe here. I kind of noticed that it landed next to the wall, so I was pretty much covered by the wall. Yeah, I missed that dude. That was unfortunate there. I was like, I don't know why I decided to randomly stand there and let that one blow up, because that was just complete stupidity. I think I got cocky from how well I was doing. It happens sometimes. I'm not immune to my own ignorance. Oh, there we go. There's my controller going off crazy again. I really am going to have to get another one at some point, aren't I? Because it's just... It's pink, and I want another pink one, and because and reasons and stuff. Yeah, so I was like, oh, thank God for that. At least I hit a checkpoint. What do you want more?
Contact.
You worse. Ooh, did you see that? Spreading apart. That was nasty. I was like, dun 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 dun. I can see you. Yes, that's right, Walker. Shout it out loud so that everybody can hear you. That's a really clever thing to do. And it was like, because everybody's dead now and I knew there was nobody here, I decided to go and have a look, see if there's any intel or anything like that. There wasn't, but I did notice that the grenades respawned, which was nice. Having more grenades is always a good thing. You get down, cat, you crazy little fiend trying to be a cat and get involved in the things. You're just a cat. Yeah, I abuse my cats, obviously. They hate me so much, that's why they keep coming to try and sit on me. Oh, now she's laying on the bed licking herself. So yeah, so that I'll just sit here and lick myself for the next 10 minutes instead. You know what cats are like. Yeah, notice how those two were just stood there going like, yeah, whatever, we're not doing anything. And stuff. Going in hot, they said. They're not moving, they just sat there waiting for us. Were they like trying to make it trick us into thinking that they were coming forward or something? I don't know. I do know that firing blind like that just doesn't work too well in this game, so I don't know why I keep doing it. It's not the best tactic you can go with. And I'm like, yeah, let's use this for a little while because I remember that round the corner they were fairly close and I could actually make use of it without doing that. Oh, but no, I hadn't quite figured out by this point that the pink damagey thing. I was just like, yeah, let's use this for a little while because I haven't used it for a while. And then it's like,
I'm reloading!
ooh, there are some peoples. If you can throw grenades, so can I, and I do it better than you do because I make you explode and then you die. And I'm not affected by the water the same way. Oh, did you see that? Denied. Oh, there's another dude still alive. Dude, that guy took a grenade to the chest. Seriously, how the hell do you survive a grenade at that range? It exploded like right next to him. It should have like destroyed his nutsack. That reminds me, actually, there's a dude I watched who was doing a playthrough of Binary Domain. And one of the characters in that was just there crouched down with his back against the wall. Also, there was this robot directly underneath him that just exploded all over his groin. Like, seriously, he hasn't uploaded the rest of it yet. I should ping him about that, find out what's going on. Oh look, I'm hiding behind a dinosaur skull. Seriously. A dino skull. A skull-o-saw. But yeah, I know you're supposed to like flank them and stuff. I was like, sod it, I'll just shoot him in the thigh.
One down!
Well, somebody's made a new friend. It's a shame Gould had to leave before the big
But
surprise.
he hasn't left.
Give it a shot later.
Right, this is actually one of those moments where I showed some common sense and knowledge of battlefield techniques. So I was like, I could go that way, or I could move across to where I can catch them in a crossfire as they come out. If I just leave my two dudes over there and I sort of sneak around this way, and I'm pretty much covered from the corner. I don't know why I was looking up there. I was expecting people to be up there. For some reason thought that I could hear voices from up there or something. Yeah, I was like, if I circle around like that, I can come to here, but then it's probably better to get a bit of distance, get a better idea of what's going on. And then I think, yeah, I went over there. I think if I get hold of that turret, I can take down some of them from there. Also, again, the idea of a crossfire. If I circle around this way, they're going to be looking more at my people, aren't they? Which will give me a chance to do some murdering off to the side. Pick up some shots. But no, I couldn't get up there, so yeah, it was a good idea. It was an interesting idea, but it just didn't work out. So I figured it's probably better to go back over here after all. And then make a dash for it. To finally figured out how that worked. Properly. Then I'm like, what should I do? I'll pick up a couple of these guys first. Distract him like that, and then I was like, what the hell happened then? Also, I got my killed X number of people with a grenade. But yeah, I triggered a cinematic, which is supposed to get from pushing forward. I triggered it by throwing a grenade, and then was murdered in the face by a helicopter. Yeah, I spent quite a while on this bit, as I'm sure you can guess. I don't even know how long my my MacBook had been off before it stopped recording. I think I was still going for like 5 or 6 minutes afterwards, though thankfully I didn't miss anything because I failed, quite spectacularly. But I'll pick up with that in the next one, which goes back to having commentary recorded at the time. So until then, thank you for watching.